Hello and welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got a couple articles here we're going to read through. One of them's Putin's Tucker Carlson interview seems timed to inflict maximum damage on U.S. support for Ukraine. I personally don't think so. If they would have let him interview back when he was on Fox, it would have already been done and over with. They didn't think about this stuff. We'll read through it. I don't personally believe it because they just passed a $60 billion aid, I think it was. I'm going to do a report on that here later. And the next one's going to be Chinese military video shows off Taiwan invasion. Now, they're saying that this is all propaganda, but I don't think so. I think they've got plans to invade Taiwan, and they're letting you know what they're going to do, and they're going to do it. It's just when their timing is right. If you like this information, subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get going here. As Tucker Carlson was hyping his interview with Russian President Vladimir Putin, U.S. support for Ukraine hit a new low. Wednesday saw another congressional attempt to get more aid to Ukraine unceremoniously collapse, keeping a proposed $66 billion injection of aid out of reach. The timing doesn't feel like a coincidence. The interview with Putin, due to drop on Thursday evening, gives the Russian president a golden opportunity to erode further the likelihood of the U.S. will pass more funding for Ukraine. Biden administration tried to pass a bill that would, in one stroke, satisfy three aims: get aid to Ukraine and Israel, and also enhance security at the U.S. southern border. The latter was meant to placate the GOP, meeting their demands for action at the border, but the party's hardliners still rejected it, and it is the best chance of getting further support to Ukraine. Without U.S. support, Ukraine's struggles against Russia are intensifying. Yeah, without U.S. support to most of these countries, their struggles intensifies. And the problem is that here in the U.S., we've got a bunch of struggles right here at home. We could do a lot better with that money, I think, here, but whatever. It's a moment Putin has long been waiting for. Analysts have long believed that Putin has been waging a war of attrition, but that he had more staying power than Ukraine's Western allies. And Carlson's Putin found an interview likely to be receptive by his viewers. Carlson has long been accused of echoing Russian propaganda. During his time in Russia, Carlson already has been accused of pushing falsehoods. Even Kremlin said he was wrong to claim that no other Western journalists had even tried to interview Putin. Putin's official clarified that they had just turned everybody else down. Many took issue with Carlson's omission of other reporters whose effects were not met with an invitation. I don't give a shit. Nobody takes anything about that. The Wall Street Journal's Evan Grodashevich and Free Radio Europe have been locked up for months. Many Russian journalists have fled the country for fear they too will be punished. Carlson is already a celebrity or celebrated figure among pro-Kremlin propagandists in Russia. Though Carlson is a diminished figure since his days at Fox News. Diminished? I think he's more popular now than ever, ain't he? Putin and Kremlin figures have long tailored their propaganda to appeal to the Republican right. Carlson's skepticism about Ukraine has also been championed by former President Donald Trump. With the GOP holding the fate of the future Ukrainian aid, Carlson is handing Putin an opportunity to address the party's supporters directly on Thursday. Well, it don't matter because they just passed $60 billion for Ukraine, and there it is. U.S. Senate advances $95 billion aid bill for Ukraine. Yeah. Chinese military video shows off Taiwan invasion force. The Chinese military has published a new propaganda video showing an amphibious assault on Taiwan. The PLA, Eastern Theater Command, has intensified its psychological warfare against Taiwan by releasing a new propaganda video published on X-like Chinese platform Weibo Wednesday. that simulates an attack on the islands, including an amphibious assault. Titled "You Will Win If You Go Home," the video employs the theme of Lunar New Year celebration to make a poignant, albeit threatening, statement about reunification with Taiwan, likening it to the reunion of families during the festive period. The election of William Lei Chang-tai of the independence-leaning Democratic Party of Taiwan last month has added to the tensions. The recent increase in military posturing began in earnest in 2022 following a visit to Taiwan, and then U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was triggered unprecedented PLA military exercise around the island. In response, Beijing's Taiwan Affairs Office stated that the election results would not impede the inevitable trend of China's reunification, highlighting the ongoing geopolitical struggle and the PLA's continued efforts to assert its dominance and deterrence in the Taiwan Strait. The video seeks to emotionally engage viewers by drawing parallels between reunification of Taiwan and the mainland and the heartwarming reunification of families during the lunar year. This hyperbolic message is underscored by a narrative that frames military action as an act of family love and unity. Yeah, don't U.S. do that all the time? In a report by South China Morning Post on February 2nd, it was revealed that there had been a noticeable increase in visits by Chinese provincial chiefs to the PLA command responsible for overseeing Taiwan. These officials have pledged their full support for the military's war readiness. Particularly noteworthy is that within the past month, 3 provincial-level Communist Party secretaries have visited the Eastern Theater Command, engaging with its chief, General Lin Jianying, according to the SCMP. So I don't think it's propaganda. It looks like they're going to go in. It's just a matter of timing and when they're going to do it. And Taiwan will be under Chinese control again. And that would be bad. Makes them a little more powerful. China's really not the one you want policing the planet, in my opinion. Alright, like, subscribe, toodaloo.